Betsy Johnson is a young creative director making a name for herself in the industry through unadulterated self-determinism and a mission to challenge original approaches to storytelling. She mainly does creative direction and styling for editorials of established brands. Her wave is shock value, but not with the intention of gauging a reaction from the audience. It's more of approaching storytelling based on her personal experiences. And it just so happens that most of her said storytelling is through means not considered normal by the standard crowd in the arts. Her projects include an edgy approach, mainly using concepts such as bondage, androgynous characters, goth references, and a whole bunch of black outfits. These concepts, which would be looked down upon just even 10 years ago, are now being pushed by the biggest fashion houses in the world, most notably Balenciaga. Amidst the controversy for the recent ad campaign, Betsy has played a big part behind the scenes in the development of some of the other Balenciaga previous successful campaigns. In 2022, she teamed up with the legendary journalist Anna Wintour to make this editorial campaign to display Balenciaga's new, dark aesthetic. Her storytelling abilities are amazing, keeping it simple by using everyday scenes and everyday objects while letting the clothes do the talking, almost trying to normalize these outfits in everyday life, even though there's very few people who actually would wear these things in a day-to-day setting, almost giving a subtle nod at the original goths from sci-fi's biggest movie, Star Wars.
For 1,000 years, the Sith have allowed themselves to be reduced to the stuff of folklore. Since it serves our purposes, we've done nothing to counter the belief that we are perversions of the Jedi, evil mages, embodiments of hatred, rage, and bloodlust, capable even of leaving the residue of our malefactions and dastardly deeds in places of power.
This is where she thrives. Her real appeal is in her personal style, almost always seen head to toe in black. Her appearance resembles a Sith Lord. Medals, spikes, dark sunglasses, face masks. It all comes together to create the dark aesthetic, to take the story of pain and turn it into creative expression, which is not uncommon, seeing as how the goth aesthetic has gained a ton of traction in the recent years, specifically in the music industry. I even made a video on this back a year or two ago. The modern goth revival, or modern punk revival, is a subculture slowly making its way into the mainstream. Who would have thought that the culture that was so dismissed in the early 2000s as weird, unfavorable, and just downright strange would be the uniform of the cool kids in the 2020s. Even established celebrities are being influenced to dress this way, although to me, it doesn't strike me as authentic. She has been making a name for herself working on projects with Kanye West, design label Donda, Balenciaga, and multiple magazines. But most people would know her from a simple Instagram post in 2022. Presumably trying to build hype for his upcoming album, Atlanta rapper Playboi Carti simply posted a picture of Johnson as what seemingly looks like an album cover. The rapper has been known to have ties with the creative director of Balenciaga, and most recently even walked as a model in their SS23 show. She has been linked to the rapper when it comes to styling for an upcoming music video that is unreleased. She's even the creator of this image right here. If you were in the Tumblr scene from 2013 to 2017, around that time, you would have seen this at one point in time. This image went viral, and it's crazy to see that even from back then, the creative expression, the creative direction was still, visible to see. And to see something like this turn into a full-blown career in the industry is very interesting to me.